Hey beauties, welcome back to my channel and back to another day of December Vlogmas. Right now I am in the process of getting ready for an Art Basel party and I need to leave in about 2 hours. I'm going to take you through the entire process. I know it looks like I have my makeup done, but this is from earlier today, like several hours ago, and I wasn't even very happy with the way it turned out. So we're going to scrub this down, do my makeup. Hair is basically done, thankfully, and then I'm going to show you my fragrance. We'll get dressed together, we'll pick out a nice outfit. The first thing we have to do is scrub the face, and I'm going to go ahead and use these Neutrogena makeup wipes. Before everybody starts shouting at me, I don't usually use makeup wipes. I have them just because in certain occasions they are easier, but I generally just wash my face. I didn't use the sink because I didn't want to accidentally get my hairline wet or any of my hair wet. It's not perfect, but I got most everything off. Everything that needed to come off is gone, and I scooted in a little bit closer. I pulled out mostly Chanel products. I wanted to do a full face of Chanel Holiday, but I think the holiday palette from this year is a little bit too orange and warm for the look I'm going for. I don't know what I'm going to wear yet, so I want to keep the look neutral, but not too orange. The only thing I pulled out that is not Chanel is this V-lighter from Valentino. This is the shade Ombre. I have shade Rosa, which I really like, but I've never tried this one, and I did sunless tan last night, so I have a lot of color to me, and I want to add just a little extra bronze to my skin. My face is now feeling really tight from those wipes. I totally forgot. We can't skip moisturizer. So first, I'm going to apply the Amore Pacific Time Response Skin Reserve Fluid. It is my favorite moisturizer. I always say it feels like melted butter. It's a cream, but it's a liquid and it's rich. I don't know anything else like it. And it leaves a really pretty glow on the skin as well. It's not even meant to be a moisturizer. It's a middle step in the routine, actually. There's an essence, a toner, an essence, then the fluid, then moisturizer, but for my skin, this is all I really need. Gotta stay hydrated, it's a busy day. Everything is hydrated now, and I can go in with this Valentino. I really like the V-lighter. Hopefully that won't be too dark. It has skincare ingredients. It's very lightweight. It reminds me a lot of the By Terry. No, I don't think this will be too dark. So you can layer it beneath your makeup, you can mix it in. Oh, that's perfect. Has a really nice light scent. So this will give me luminosity without adding oil to the skin. Should we do eyes first? Just in case, let's go ahead and do eyes. I'm going to begin by priming my lids with a little bit of this concealer from Chanel. This is the Corrector, and I have B10. I don't know much about tonight's event because I'm attending as a guest of a dear friend who's in town for the event. All I know is that it's at the W down on the beach, and since it's my first Art Basel event of the year, I haven't been out and I haven't gotten a feel for the traffic, so I want to make sure I leave in plenty of time. In case you're wondering what the heck is Art Basel, it's an event in Miami every year at the beginning of December. It's an art exhibit, basically, but it's an excuse to have a party. So a ton of brands have pop-ups, and there are so many vendors, parties, dinners. A lot of celebrities come to town for it. So it's an exciting time to be in town, but the traffic is a nightmare. If you love art, it's definitely a great time to visit Miami because it's everywhere. So you don't even necessarily have to go to an exhibit, which is what I love because you'll just walk down South Beach or Lincoln or go to the Design District and there's art everywhere. Since I didn't want to go with this year's Christmas palette for eyes, I pulled out the Icon, the Old Lay Beige palette. I needed something with matte browns. And then I decided on the number 5 palette from last year. I really like this palette, particularly this shade down here and the sparkles. Even the gold topper is so beautiful because it's not a really orangey, yellowy, brassy gold. It's really pretty. Don't mind the redness, I just wiped my under eye because I had mascara and now my eyes are burning a little bit. So with a fluffy brush, I'm picking up kind of a medium intensity brown, and this is going in the crease. Tail as old as time. This is usually how I start my makeup. If I had a bit more time on my hands, I might do something a bit more out of the box. But in events where you're going to be taking pictures and seeing people, you don't necessarily want to take a lot of risks. And that's why it's helpful to have your signature look perfected. So we are doing the same old samesies today, unfortunately, with a little pop of sparkle. I am planning to vlog a little bit over the weekend. I have a few other pop-ups on the schedule. I'm not going to attend much this year. I always look forward to Art Basel because I'm like, ooh, events. I get to dress up and go out on the town, and then it comes and I'm like, I don't really want to do anything. I don't really want to get involved. And I think because we traveled for Thanksgiving, I'm just a little bit burnt out. But I'm still going to pull myself to a couple events, and hopefully I'll be able to take you with me and vlog a bit. With a smaller brush, I'm just picking up a deeper brown, and this is going in the outer V, just to give a little depth. I may end up going a little darker, a little smokier, but I'm going to go ahead and dip into this number 5 palette. And I'm going to pick up this really pretty gold shade down here. It looks kind of white in the viewfinder, but it's not. It's this gorgeous champagne. Yeah, that is really pretty. I think I want a little bit more drama, so using my finger, I'm picking up that gold topper. I'm going to pop that on the lid and see what happens. It's a little bit more sparkly. Ooh, yeah, that's pretty. I feel like my finger is picking up so much sparkle and then it's not really going on the lid. But it's not really falling on my cheeks either, so I don't know where it's going. I think it's still on my finger. Okay, that's good enough. It's a crime that I have not hit pan on this palette. It's one of my all-time favorites, and because of that, I just save it. It's not available anymore. But I refuse to let it go to waste and expire. It probably already is expired. Unfortunately, you can't really save eyeshadows. It all has a shelf life. Just gonna reuse my makeup wipe from earlier, find a little clean section. There's not a ton of fallout. I just want to clean this. I am going to soften it up, but that way I have a nice sharp line there. For foundation, I pulled out my Chanel Ultra Le Tint Ultra Wear All Day Comfort Flawless Finish Foundation. This is the perfect special occasion foundation. It has medium to full coverage, a very long wear, slightly matte finish. It's not too matte. It has no SPF, so no flashback. Why do my hands look crazy? Oh, that's why. Here I thought I got my fingers perfectly. I guess I didn't really get them on this side. This hand looks fine. This hand I'm gonna need to fix. Besides Art Basel this week on Sunday, it's my husband and I's 4th wedding anniversary. I cannot believe it! I said to him last night, I cannot believe it's been 4 years. He's like, haha, I know, I can't believe you've been married to me that long. But honestly, the time just flies. I feel like our wedding was yesterday, or at least that it hasn't been 4 years. So we've been together, I think 9 years, 10 years. Next year, I think will be 10 years. It's crazy. Going back in with concealer. This is when the makeup really starts to come together. I'm going to blend this out a little bit, not all the way. And then I'm going to let it sit on my face, dry down a little bit. There we go. And I'm going to spritz it with some makeup setting spray. This trick truly makes a huge difference, especially if you're going to be outside with your makeup. Okay, I'm gonna let that sit. Now that the concealer's dried down a little bit, I'm going to spritz this Charlotte Tilbury Airbrush Flawless Setting Spray. That is one of my all-time favorite setting sprays. And it's especially great for the concealer trick because the concealer won't budge, it won't crease. And hopefully, when I get home, my makeup will look exactly the same. I think I want to wear Cherry Punk as my fragrance for the evening, and I might create my outfit around the fragrance. Usually, fragrances last. I always do my makeup first, then I'll do my hair, get dressed, and then fragrance is always the cherry on top. I have another oldie goldie here. I pulled out my Soleil Tan de Chanel, not the Le Beige Cream Bronzer, because this is old, and it's not expired. This one is full of preservatives, so it should last until I can use it up. Even though a lot of people were disappointed when they changed the formula, this is a product that just withstands the test of time. I swear it has been a cult favorite for years and years and years, and it's still going strong. In fact, I feel like it's picking up popularity. I see everybody using this bronzer. It's amazing. Hopefully that means they will continue to expand the shade range, because 3 shades is not cutting it. And even the deepest shade, 395, if I can make it work on my skin tone, it's not dark enough. Even the shade they launched this year, the new shade, 392, it's barely darker than the original. It's a smidge deeper, and I think the undertone is different. Of course, I'm going to set my face with the Chanel Loose Powder, one of my all-time favorite products from Chanel. The cream bronzer, the blushes, the Le Rouge Duo Ultra Tenue lipsticks, this powder, they're just staples. This is something that I've used for years and years, and I will never go without it, because it's just the best. I have other favorite setting powders, but none of them really compare. And it lasts such a long time that it ends up being a pretty decent value. Chanel and value do not go hand in hand usually. For blush, I pulled out O2 Rose Bronze. This is a classic shade. I feel like my cheeks are looking really puffy, and I don't know if it's because maybe I'm just bloated or retaining water. Maybe I just gained weight over the Thanksgiving holiday. Wouldn't be that abnormal. I definitely see it. I feel like my face looks different in the mirror. Is that strange? Do you ever just look at yourself in the mirror and think, what happened to my face? I'm like a different person. And it's probably all in my head, but I swear, for the past few days, I feel like I don't look like myself. I do have the holiday highlighter, but I think this might be a little bit too dark. So I'm going to reserve this for the body. Depending on what I wear, I'll probably dust this on my shoulders and my neck and chest. I think instead I'm going to go in with the Lion de Chanel, which is also a rose gold highlighter, and earlier I swatched them. I'll swatch them for you now. I don't know if I did this. I don't think I did during my initial review, but this is the Lion, which again looks rose gold, but I wasn't sure if it was actually lighter than this. It is significantly lighter. And then this is the Lunar. You can see this one has a lot more amber. This is the new highlighter, and this is the Lion de Chanel. You can see I've hit pan. I am almost done with this. Well, not almost. I still have a lot of highlighter left, but I will finish it soon. Hopefully I can finish the highlighter before the compact breaks, because it's starting to feel really loose. So pretty. This would also look really pretty on the shoulders. It's an evening party, so I don't mind applying a little bit more highlighter. If it was daytime and I was going out, I wouldn't apply this much. Now I'm just going to finish the eyes. I pulled out a pencil brush and I'm going into the original shadow and I'm going to buff that beneath the lower lash line. I think we've decided to spend Christmas here this year, which disappoints me a little bit because that means we'll have no real cold weather at all this year. But it's for the best, and we haven't done a Miami Christmas in a while. And I think I'll definitely appreciate it as it gets closer to the day. I quickly filled in my eyebrows off camera. I did my best to make them perfect and really take my time. I don't know what's going on. I just can't get my eyebrows right for the moment. And then I did a little liquid eyeliner on top. And then I'm going in with this Haus Labs Optic Intensity eyeliner for the waterline. I didn't want to go in with anything too dark. I also highlighted my brow bone using a light shade from the Chanel palette. There we go. It's starting to come together, but I don't know what's going on. I just kind of hate it, and I don't know why. I think I might be having an off week. This is the Powerful mascara. This is from Wonder Skin. I really like this mascara. It has this really interesting wand. It's tapered, it's kind of hourglass and curved. It makes it really easy to get every individual lash. I'm going to do a little mascara on the bottom as well. I haven't been really consistent with my lash serum, and you have to be consistent. So I think maybe that's what's throwing me, is that my lashes have gone back to normal. I don't know what it is. To highlight the inner corner of the eye, I'm going back in the number 5 palette, and I'm going to pick up this really pretty sparkly shade. I'm going to pop that on the inner corner. Ooh, that looks pretty. Do you ever just not really feel like yourself? Not for any particular reason. It just kind of comes and goes every once in a while. It's kind of how I'm feeling. I still don't know what I'm going to wear. I'm going to raid my closet, throw something on, and then I will show you what I picked out. I pulled out the vlog camera for this one, so I think I'm going to wear this skirt. And don't judge the floor because I desperately need to clean, but I love this skirt and I just don't know what top to wear. But it is Art Basel, so you can get a little bit more creative with your outfits. I also pulled out this dress, which I love, from Hamant and Nandita. It's so pretty with the pearl details, but I feel like I might look maybe a little bit too fancy and dressed up. This is something I would wear to a summer wedding. I don't know if this is as Art Basel, whereas this definitely more appropriate for the occasion. I don't know what to wear. This is what I put together, and I planned to throw a jacket on top. I threw a white blazer on. It looked terrible. Then I tried a black faux leather jacket, and I think it looked even worse. So I really wanted to wear this skirt, but now I don't think I can because I have no idea what to wear on top. I think even though it's not really cold outside, I would just feel too exposed if I just wore this. If it was a summertime event, I would just wear this. But I would need a jacket or a coat or something to make it look fashion and not just look like I'm one of the dancers or part of the entertainment for the night. I've run out of ideas. Back to the drawing board, and I need to leave soon. I'm dressed. I picked out an outfit. It's not what I wanted to wear, but I think it works. It's a basic white dress. I shouldn't say basic. It's actually very cute. I'm going to insert some videos so you can see the full length, but I've never worn it before, and I really needed something to go with this bag. I don't have a lot of bag options that will fit my camera, and this night is not about me anyway, so my outfit really doesn't matter. I'm just there for moral support and to help take pictures. I needed to take a bag with a pretty decent size. I have this Prada option. I also have kind of a wicker poolside bag with some sparkle. It would be kind of fun, but I would rather take the Prada. That alone limited my outfit choices, but now I'm gonna throw on a lipstick, throw on a fragrance. I'm gonna leave these earrings on. These are my idol earrings. They're real lab-grown diamonds. I think they're beautiful. I'm huffing and puffing. Can you tell I'm out of breath? I'm just gonna do a nude lip. This is my new Makeup Forever Aqua Lip in the shade 1C. And I've already heard traffic is horrendous, so we are gonna leave in just a minute here. I am going to wear my La Perla 101 Nude Red. I just love these lipsticks, I really do. You know what? I'm gonna go for my Fenty lip gloss. This is the Gloss Bomb in the shade Fussy. It's a little bit more pink. Oh my gosh, I got so lucky that didn't fall on me. And it's plumping. And it just looks so pretty. My lips look juicy. Oh, I think I forgot mascara over here on the lower lashes. I don't think the outfit matches Cherry Punk. It just doesn't. What fragrance are we gonna wear instead? You know, I applied my La Perla body cream earlier, which has kind of a slightly sweet smell. What fragrance? Ooh. No, I don't want to do this one. I have another new fragrance here that I love. I'm wearing Jardin de Misva. This smells so nice. It's very light, but it is a soft but mighty fragrance. It sits closer to the skin, but it lasts for hours. The first time I tried this, I did a fragrance unboxing. I tried this and the new Kaoli. I sprayed the Kaoli, I sprayed this one, and then a couple hours later, my husband came home and I asked him which one was his favorite, and he said the Kaoli. I also really like the Kaoli, and it was definitely the stronger of the two. Because I was wearing them side by side, this is the one that I could really smell. But then later on, at the very end of the night, the Kaoli had disappeared and I could still smell this one. So it's not super strong in your face. I'm gonna spray a little bit more. Spray my legs. But it does last. Oh my God. My Uber driver's gonna choke. Final step. I'm starting to feel like myself again. I'm just going to apply this highlighter all over my neck, my chest, my shoulders. Being careful not to get it on the white dress. But that way, if I turn to the side, bam! It'll blind somebody. It always looks so cute in photos. I shouldn't apply it to the face. Okay, only the body. Okay, done. All right, this is the finished makeup look of the night. What do we think? I think it turned out pretty good. Now that everything is complete, I like the way it looks, and I really like my outfit since it's the first time I've worn this dress. Let's hope the humidity doesn't kill my hair. We are done. We are on our way. I don't remember if I said, but this dress is from Reese. Prada bag. Louboutin shoes. I need to pull that zipper down. It's pretty hot and humid out tonight. Kind of worked out that I didn't wear a jacket because it's hot and humid. And I think my Uber is
I've been down low on my luck, taking every shot, but I can't give up. Oh, I can't see too far ahead. The light in my soul after I got my head, and maybe all the bricks were falling down to pave my way to a brighter day. And lately I've been stuck inside, wanna feel the sunshine one last time. Oh, I wanna feel the sunshine, wanna feel the sunshine. Oh, I wanna feel the sunshine, wanna feel the sunshine one last time. Oh, I, in a world that only knows pain, let love rain down. Why
looking rough. The event was outside by the beach and it was so windy. So my hair looks very windswept, but the makeup completely intact, no creasing. I'm telling you, that concealer trick works wonders. I cannot wait to wash my face, get into jammies, and go to bed. Good night.